You said Major's father watched his first lyrics get rapped. And yours didn't see your first steps before ditching the flat. See, you and I, we both had riffs with our dads. I'm not saying yours walking out wasn't bitterly sad. I'm saying mine would have made you wish that he had.
It's 1 a.m. What's blessed for you, guy? See, he's travelled 5,000 miles to come here and give a show. Your first international battle. Not New York, is it?
Premier Battles, we are in Manchester at Rebellion for Undisclosed 7. If you're with us in the building, make some noise. We're about to get into the second battle of the day, but the first international appearance on Premier Battles and the final event of 2022. On the left-hand side, making his debut all the way from India, I want a warm welcome for 1 a.m. Let's go.
And on the right-hand side, the second best battler from my flat, it's LSDean! Let's go!
Yo, this is a 3-round battle. 1 a.m. decided he's starting round 1. Show him a lot of love. Let's get straight into this, bro. Let's go.
Let's go. You can hear me at the back, yeah? Yeah. See, growing up, it was English to study and have a chat. Only language that I never needed practice at. And I did GCE instead of ICSE as was planned. Then my first girlfriend was whiter than the text on a MAGA cap, and now... and now I follow a British non-league team and battle rap. See, that privilege isn't a cause for shame or a brag for pride. I'm saying it's pantomime. That you're about to attack a guy with Indian jokes and battle lines when every turn in the track of life that I had to ride was anglicized. Also, I'm way better than you at football. For an amateur, I'm beastly. Put me in goal in your 6-a-side weekly, I'll sweep keep with clean sheets like a neat freak. See, Dean, for them choosing whom to boo and whom to back, there's a proven fact. You don't stay true to fans when you come from Accrington, get introduced as Mank, then loosely rap 3 rounds full of stupid slang only used by Yanks. In fact, I was gonna say I'm more British than you, based on football, vocab, and etiquette. But you copy Americans for your own benefit, and stealing from other countries is more British than I could ever get. And since I mentioned theft, I went against the grain. That hunger made it obvious my words killed. So many bodies in Bengal, I'm like that monster Winston Churchill. And I'm certain one day Kojay will stumble upon the truth. Tell us it was all a ruse. It's a round earth that rotates and orbits too, and he'll still be more embarrassed that he lost to you. I know. Psycho. I'm liable to go Michael. Take your pick. Jackson, Dyson, Jordan. Game 6, but in this sport, it's Muhammad. And the outcome when the bout's done, Salah, Farah, Ali, round 1.
Yes, round 1. And I'm already sick of the kid talking about my privileges. My family are Polish, mate. Didn't do shit. I mean, yeah, I am from Accrington. I grew up watching Billy Key, Sean McConville, the best of guys. He's an Indian football fan. He grew up watching... Never mind. Imagine the journey to be here. This was challenging. Infrastructure so bad, it's embarrassing. Couples screaming in shitty carriages, tucked and squeezed into stinking carriages. By the time you're halfway there, you're almost begging to die. Shit'll stick with you for the rest of your life, yeah. The metro is shite. It's 1 a.m. What's blessed for you, guy? See, he's travelled 5,000 miles to come here and give a show. Your first international battle. Not New York, is it? See, I went to the home of Biggie, bro. You've come to the home of Briggz and Troubz. But he gets views. Was in Rolling Stone. Get a load of bro. What you win? India's next top homophobe. Sweet sense of satisfaction as I broke his nose. Doctors asking how it feels. Guess he really is a Rolling Stone. The actual beg. He took his shirt off last battle to show his abs and then asked the fans who they'd rather have in bed. Well. I hope he doesn't do that again. I said try Dean. I don't care who like me. Lychee, the fruit spikies. So you've got 20k views that battle. My best is 8, but let's set it straight. I'm from Accrington. Population 35,000, so 20% of people watched it. You are from Calcutta. 5 million motherfuckers.
40.
Did you even get 20% of your street to watch it? This Marwari geek ain't harming me. Of course it's called 1 a.m. By the time it's done, I'm fucking half asleep. So you can say I lost a few battles. That doesn't matter in war. Koj, smoked him. Viz, a classic. And oh, did I mention that clash in New York? Sterling standard. Prem matches don't matter. I get picked on international form. Someone tell this nerd behave. Need to learn your place. I'm known around the globe like the ball Schürrle played at the perfect weight for the German ace Goetze to convert the break. Yeah, you flew far to be here, but there ain't no duty free at the pearly gates. I don't sell roll-ups, bro, I'm serving straights. One slip of the tongue, wrong turn of phrase, I'll send 1 a.m. to an early grave. Ooh.
See, that first round belongs in the trash in the bin. We both traveled across continents, but the difference is I'm about to actually win. See, just like you, depression could be a struggle till my life's end, but your fight vibe says, I have fun because I try my best and I get anxious while winning. Feels like a live grime set. Those 140 beats per minute are inside my chest. You said Major's father watched his first lyrics get rapped, and yours didn't see your first steps before ditching the flat. See, you and I, we both had riffs with our dads. I'm not saying yours walking out wasn't bitterly sad. I'm saying mine would have made you wish that he had. And we both want tournaments. That shit sounds impressive. Since then, I've won 6 out of 6 rounds of menace. I found confidence because a win's how to get it. Since then, you've mostly had shit rounds and presents. Tried to talk to girls and get a sit down, you peasant. Those ass whippings gave you big doubts and stresses. They can sniff out and sense it. Maybe you wouldn't be at 6s and 7s. With 6s and 7s if your loss ratio wasn't 6 out of 7. Forget it. You're a masochist. Relatively, your life without rap is painless. With it, you're getting social tips. From a brown man with braces. Face it. Your 2019 can't compete with my 2009 shit. Fuck being worthy of taking turns letting our mic switch. You don't deserve the best view when I'm getting my rhymes in. You're not good enough to fill pens and sharpen pencils I write with. That's why this is 3-0. But you're losing 2-1, so just face the camera when you take the wheel and spit hard like Jamie Carragher. I said 2-1. Take the... Wait. I don't change the words in the line like all of these dudes do, so if you don't get it, wait a few weeks and just watch it on YouTube. But who knew? LSDean would be the reason for my voyage on a flight. That's obviously tripe. I came to see Old Trafford, tell Soros he's been a boss when on the mic, then leave him watching from the side when I'm the reason that he's not winning performance of the night.
Bro, you would die to be on iBattle. You took... You took your own biggest goal and mocked it. They only reacted to you saying that I lost on iBattle because no one's watched it. See his league? It's called Bombay Battle Boss. The Triple Bs. Does all these little schemes and similes. Injure, please! What is he on? Tries to be American so bad, fucking 1-1 the Don, but if he wants to war... But if he tries to war, we can fix that. Switchblade in the venue, snuck it in like a hip flask. You want to be a Bombay bad boy? Ah, cooking for a quick snack. See, I watched his battles on the channel. What a flannel! He opens with a cool flip. Gets hype when he starts. Maybe a nice little bar. Then he starts fucking moaning about how his life is so hard. Oh, my dad was mean to me. I'm so fucking depressed. Are you fuck? Give me a break. An emo in India. It's sunny every day. I'm not saying you can't be depressed. I've been down, bro, crying so much I couldn't tell if it was raining, but I'd be a slight bit fucking happier if it was 35 degrees and I had an elephant to play with. I'm not gonna lie, I ran that bar by like 6 people. Couldn't tell if it was racist. Probably as well. See, he tells us everything in battles. Per example, his real name's Anant Mohanka. Huh. I thought the AM in 1 AM stood for a massive wanker. Bro, you're an actual chancer. I got 2 hooks for him like Abu Ha. Nah, that shit's played. The standard's raised. I'll have the hood on his head like Abu Ghraib. Fuck that emo shit, bro. At your age, Nathaniel's great. See that stank reaction on every rapper's face? LSD give you that acid taste like gastric pain. Lights, camera, action. Man the stage. Under the magnifying glass, you'll see a Nant in flames. Listen here. Asking a conksher. You told your last opponent, and this is true, I didn't make this up, it sounds like I did. You told your last opponent that you had a voluntary vasectomy because you've been tortured from birth. Family life so awful, his dad forced him to work, practically walked him through dirt. Generational trauma's got him caught in a curse, all of it hurts, yeah. I'd be upset too if my balls didn't work. Fuck me! Is that how I used to sound? Shoot me now! Not you 1am, mate, you ain't shooting. Oh, sick. Could you not just fucking wrap it up? Could you not just fucking wrap it up? I thought you'd laughed instantly, I guess it's a pre-round. I said, could you not just fucking wrap it up? It doesn't take long. Now there's nothing in your tackle, bruv. Play it on. Instead we got 1am in Manchester. The shit sound like a Drake song. My worst is your peak. The world's at my feet. You've got a mountain to climb and the curvature's steep. Feel the air thin out and it hurts to just breathe. He's got a fear of flying, that shit's certain to see. I mean, bro found out about the birds and the bees. Took a blade to his balls, that burns when he pees. You massive prick. Most emos get sad and slash their wrists. He got upset and fucking had the snip. Bro, give up. You tell us everything in battles. I even had to miss out a load of stuff. There's a difference between being an open book and crying to everyone like a moany cunt. Time. Sorry.
Man, fuck homophobia. That's why I don't envy you. Your rainbow laced leather boots are some weathered shoes I don't want to step into, but if you're very smooth, being bi is a blessing too. You can test and choose from both tables of separate food. But if you're Dean, it just means non-binary people are the only exception to every group rejecting you. So then the dude turned to cocaine for a bro-cart. Alone at home, high and bi like aloha. I go. Turned to cocaine for a bro-cart. Alone at home, high and bi like aloha. I go so far as to say that I'm better with men, and I don't even swing both ways. I'm better with men, and I don't even swing both ways. If it was a choice, and I did go gay, I'd fuck your next boyfriend so hard he'd make the Phil Jones face. Hey, yo! Hey, hey, yo! Say it again. I said I'm better with men, and I don't even swing both ways. If it was a choice, and I did go gay, I'd fuck your next boyfriend so hard he'd make the Phil Jones face. Speaking of faces, ours are aging like our rhymes, Dean. Mine like fine wine. I'm still getting ID'd, and you've been bald because of hair loss since 2019. I know many might see Indian men as creepy, and we should fix that trend. Many might see Indian men as creepy, and we should fix that trend, but with that mustache, bro, you'd fit right in. If I wanted, I could have arranged married at 9 wearing Dolce & Gabbana. Yours... No. If I wanted, I could have arranged married at 9 wearing Dolce & Gabbana. You're as creepy as the Indian guys online asking for bobs and then vagana.
Oh, that's fire. It's so fire.
But what's with the jokes? See, I just took the first style we saw Dean wield and bettered it. He was Key and Peele. Me, I'm Chappelle with it. But let me reseat the clean schemes for comparison so we see the depth of it. He's knee deep. Scared as shit, I'm 16 feet entrenching it. He's creepy, I'm eloquent. BC, explicit, Priestley, 7 Sins, VP, President, Freewheels, Metal Rims, Greenpeace, Weapon Ship, Seabreeze. Second Wind, Wheatney. I said he's creepy, I'm eloquent. BC, explicit, Priestley, 7 Sins, VP, President, Freewheels, Metal Rims, Greenpeace, Weapon Ship, Seabreeze. Second Wind, Wheatney's, Deccan Kicks, Chief Keef, Emma Slim, Lean Meat, Red and Skin, Green Screen, Quentin Film, Scream Queen, Revenant, Tweety, Peregrine, BP, Glenlivet, D3, Fentanyl, BB, I ended him!
I said he talked about me being bi. Yeah. If I see a nice guy after this, I am on that. He's just jealous that when he meets a nice girl, he has to meet her parents first and fucking sign a contract. I said, yo! Ready for some Brexit shit? Catch him crying in rebellion. He ain't an ounce of fun. Well, I brought explosive rounds. Things could go South Dome. Now, South Dome is a suburb of Kolkata. In case you were sat there like, bloody hell. But if you think I just brought Indian jokes, you can go and fuck yourself. Now, Bundobust is fucking lush. But apart from that, what has India ever done for us?
Lambooner.
Lambooner? Love the stuff. But apart from that, what has India ever done for us?
IPAs.
IPOs? Yeah, sup it up. But apart from that, what has India?
Priyanka Chopra.
What the fuck? I guess India is fucking sick. So yeah, Winston Churchill can suck my dick. And that nodding dog is a southern prick. We owe them a debt. One can tell you, oh, we built paths and bridges. Believe that for a minute. I've got one to sell you. Should have let the loud bow pal take the crown right down the first time, because the working class is the working class worldwide. Put the Coronado diamonds back where the colonists find it. Fair, right? And if the Rose wants some jewels, fucking hell, there's mine. Cause his don't work right. See, I'm just trying to show that borders are lines on a map dividing us. I don't have anything against Indians. I just can't stand self-righteous cunts. Every battle, he acts like if he's got a moral angle, it's a hole in one. It's over if he's got the high ground like Obi-Wan. You told Hard Knock his name was based in colonial ignorance. Lectured rapture that not being alone is a privilege. I knew he'd take the time to fucking moan about the English. Even if half me family are immigrants, to him it don't make a difference. He's a right prick. Every battle like this. 1 a.m.'s proper woke. I guess he's on the night shift. He'll ride out on a trend chasing views happily. But if the news cameras don't prove that, then he's switching bandwagon to a new tragedy. It's a long walk home. You better move rapidly when I send your fucking high horse to the glue factory. You cannot do that to me. Tories hate me too. I'm a queer working class man. That's 2 for 1. Well, I've got 2 for 1 because right now I've more at stake than you. Shit, I beg the camera stop or I'll get a nan here dropped. The first punch is a setup to better land the shot. You should know what time it is when I put the second hand to 1. So talk about how you're a good person. It's a battle, bruv. Don't matter. Raptors literally threatened to kill me on 3 occasions. But he's a good rapper. It's bloody weird. You remind me of me before I told everyone I was fucking queer. You're always so wound up, bro. It's like you haven't come in years. Oh. See, I've been that emo guy. I get trying to moralise, but now I'm better. I regret that. I know that shit seems dark, but you'll do better in your next match. It's daylight savings time, 1 a.m. This is just a setback.